We monitor financial stability risks very carefully all of the time. It's what we do since the financial crisis, as I've mentioned before. Currently, we don't see large imbalances. This long expansion is notable for the lack of large financial imbalances like the ones we've seen certainly before the crisis happened. So we have a four-part framework I'll quickly mention. The first is leverage in the financial system, which is low by historical standards. The second is funding risk, which is the risk of runnable funding, and that risk is also quite low for banks, but also for the non-banking financial sector. If you look at asset prices, we see some high asset prices, but not broadly across a range. We don't see bubbles and that kind of thing. Then that leaves the fourth, which is leverage in the non-financial sector, and that's households and businesses. So with households, again, we don't see leverage. We see them actually getting in very good shape financially in the aggregate. Obviously, plenty of households are not in great shape financially, but in the aggregate, the household sector is in a very good place. That leaves businesses, which is where the issue has been. Leverage among corporations and other forms of business, private businesses, is historically high. We've been monitoring it carefully and taking appropriate steps. So that's what I would say. But corporate debt is one part of a larger part of our framework, and it is something that we're paying quite a bit of attention to. And it's been part of the last couple of shared national credit exams, and we've been monitoring it carefully and taking appropriate action.